An important warning tonight for everyone. Health officials are reporting at least 26 measles cases in our state, and they are expecting to see even more. Good evening, I'm David Rose.
And I'm Marnie Hughes. Doctors say the best protection against the measles is to get the vaccine because this disease is highly contagious and it can be deadly.
And a reminder of how infectious this is. If you have 10 people in this room that were exposed to measles that were susceptible, 9 of those 10 are going to get measles.
And most of the measles cases right now in our state are reported in Clark County, that's near the border, but we have seen at least one case in King County. The person infected is a man in his 50s who traveled to Clark County. And before he was diagnosed, he went to several public places, and that's where the concern is tonight. People who are unvaccinated could be sick if they went to those same places. The first is the Boeing construction site on Perimeter Road in Auburn. The man was there on January 9th, 10th, and 11th. Then he was at Kent Lake High School on January 10th and 12th. There were some basketball games those nights from 6:30 to 10:30. Then Valley Medical Center Urgent Care in Covington, that was on the morning of January 14th. And he was also on the 16th at Multicare Covington Medical Center, the emergency department, from 10 a.m. until noon. Now, measles symptoms can show up about 1 to 3 weeks after you have been exposed. Here's what you should be looking for.
The symptoms include a fever, coughing, runny nose, and red, watery eyes. After 2 to 3 days, small white spots may show up inside the patient's mouth. These are called Koplik spots. Within 3 to 5 days, a rash can break out, generally starting with flat red spots on the face and spreading to most of the body. Raised bumps may also show up on top of the spots, and the spots themselves may join together as the rash spreads.
Almost everyone who is exposed to the measles virus, if they haven't had the vaccine, will get sick with measles. And it is a very serious disease, even deadly.
If you think you have the measles, call the hospital or your healthcare provider before you go in. They may want to put you in a separate waiting room.
The measles virus can still infect people up to 2 hours after an infected person has left the room. King County's health department is urging anyone with symptoms immediately call your doctor. And with news of the latest measles case, the Bellevue School District is not taking any chances. Tonight, they sent home a letter to parents as a precaution saying if you believe your child may have the measles, please call their healthcare provider. Do not go in. And if you must take your child to the emergency room, call ahead and let them know that you're coming and that you suspect the measles. They go on to say if your child has not been fully immunized with the MMR vaccine, talk to your healthcare provider about getting immunized.
Some of you may be wondering if you got the immunization as a child, if you can't ask your parents or find your medical records, what you should do. Well, doctors say you can always get a second measles immunization shot. It won't hurt you to be checking on that box twice.